In English, if is used in these two contexts because they share the sense of uncertainty. The two uses, however, are distinguished on a number of counts. In 1a, if introduces a question. Moving the if clause to the beginning creates an unnatural sentence as shown in 1b. And 1a is equivalent to 1c. Now see 2a. If here introduces a condition, the if clause can easily be moved to the beginning of the sentence as in 2b. This if cannot be replaced by whether or not without the change in the meaning, as 3 shows. Japanese sharply distinguishes the two cases in the selection of the forms. The question is embedded with か。
雨が降るか知らない。
The condition is expressed with たら、れば、or と among others.
雨が降ったら試合はキャンセルだ。雨が降れば試合はキャンセルだ。雨が降ると試合はキャンセルだ。
In this unit, we will study the tara-conditional. We will study the other two in Unit 48. We will first study the embedded question cases. Form a question using direct style forms. Attach a verb relating to having or acquiring information. This produces sentences such as these.
来られるか教えてください。いいかわかりますか？そこは便利か調べましょう。
To add the sense of whether or not, attach どうか after the first question, regardless of the type. This produces sentences such as these.
来られるかどうか教えてください。いいかどうかわかりますか？そこは便利かどうか調べましょう。
You can also attach a negative counterpart or an antonym.
来られるか来られないか教えてください。そこは便利か不便か調べましょう。
WH questions are embedded in the same way.
いつ来られるか教えてください。どれが一番いいかわかりますか？どちらが便利か調べましょう。
But do not mix a WH question with a whether or not question. This sentence is not grammatical. Delete どうか。
どちらが便利か調べましょう。
Now we will study how to express conditions. There are a number of ways to express conditions in Japanese. The one we study in this unit is the tara-conditional. It means if or when the condition is or was met. To form this pattern, attach ra to a direct past tense form as shown. Now you can use the pattern in a sentence like this.
説明がわかったら始めてください。
This sentence gets a reading once something happens. And here are two examples with an I-adjective and a Na-adjective.
難しかったら飛ばしてください。もっと簡単だったらいいのに。
Since the conditions in these sentences are static, they only get the reading if. They do not get the reading once something happens. One caution at this point. With action verbs such as 使う, use, 食べる, eat, and 飲む, drink, the tara-conditional has the meaning if, when, or once the action is completed.
使ったらきれいに洗ってください。
In order to say, if you are to do X, nominalize the condition with the nominalizer の and attach だったら。
使うんだったらきれいに洗ってください。
This literally means if it is the case that you are going to do X. Can you now form a request not to participate in the right-hand event?
お酒を飲んだら運転しないでください。
How about this?
運転するんだったらお酒は飲まないでください。
You can use this conditional when politely seeking advice.
どうしたらいいでしょうか。
Or in polite suggestions.
自転車で行ったらどうでしょうか。
Another notable usage of this conditional is to emphasize the subject's point of view.
私だったらあんなことは言わない。君だったらどうする？
The tara-conditional can also be used in the sense of when X happened, Y followed, somewhat surprisingly.
私が立ったら他の人も立った。
The sense of surprise is missing from the other expression for when, 時。
電車が着いたとき、山田さんは隣のホームにいた。
This sentence conveys in a matter-of-fact way that the condition described in the main clause existed at the time when the subordinate clause event took place. Thus, there is a slight difference in these two sentences.
朝起きたとき、雪が降っていた。朝起きたら雪が降っていた。